Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Developing TodoDock. Today's topic is we're going to add the ability to take notes for each task. So this large area, we're going to put a markdown editor, if we can, here, and we will be able to save those to the database. So whenever we click our task, we will be able to see our notes. So let's just get into it. So let's go and open up our task editor. So you should be familiar with this by now because we have seen this a lot. So the natural thing is inserting our new component just beneath this color editor. And here is our color editor. So let's go ahead and assume that we have already created that component and just mount it here. Task, notes, editor. So I'm just going to call it text. Set text. So let's just import this. And also let's add the state. Yeah, there's one issue right now. This isn't going to be as straightforward as the previous ones. Let me just pass empty string for now. The reason is we don't currently have a column that corresponds to the text or the notes. So what we're going to do is, first of all, go ahead and create a new migration in our database. So what's a migration? It's basically like an increment to our existing database. Like maybe an example would be more helpful. Like this is the last migration I had created. So as you can see, this adds a new column into the tasks table. And the name of the column is mute reminder emails, and its type is Boolean. We can also specify the default value. And this down method is actually reverting the change that's introduced by this up. So what I'm going to do, actually, we can create it directly from the terminal. So we go PHP artisan, make migration, and what was the name of this? Yeah, add task notes column. So whenever we run this command, as you can see, it says created migration, and this is our newly generated file. So I'm just going to copy that because this is going to be very similar. Also, let me copy the down content. So the table is the same, but the type will be, was it string? It's probably string, but I'll have to double check. And the name will be basically notes. Nullable. And the drop column will be simple, just. So let me just go ahead and make sure that it's string and not something like text. Yeah, we have something called string. Okay. probably, this is what we're looking for. We can also give the maximum length for the string columns. So let's go ahead and in our task class, I'm going to create a new constant here, max nodes length. And I don't know, what should we, let's make this 1K for now. I don't know. It seems reasonable. Anyway, we can just give the max nodes length constant here. Also, we have to import the task model. There we go. Yeah, we're making this nullable because not every task necessarily has to have the nodes field. So now we can go ahead and run the migration. We do it like this: PHP artisan migrate. It seems like it succeeded. And now what we have to do is actually go to our task controller and yeah, we have a task resource. So we are using this task resource whenever we return the task information. And now we're just going to add a new field here called nodes. And this is going to be equal to the nodes in the database. So now we can go to our task store on the React side, and let me see. Yeah, actually we're not explicitly defining each attribute, so there's a chance that we can already have access to the task nodes here. Okay, this is going to be probably null or empty string, maybe, I don't know for now, but we'll see. So we also have to add a handler. Actually, yeah, this will be more similar to those editors rather than the color editor. So let me just we don't need the label or subtitle. I meant the name. Yeah, not the time. I was looking for this. And now I can yeah. All right, so we will create a new handler, just like this one. And let me put it underneath the color because yeah, that's the order of appearance on our model. So update nodes. All right, so if we'll do the usual stuff, if the task nodes are equal to the existing nodes, By the way, just like this is confusing, I'm just going to call this notes. Also, I'm going to rename it here. Because like it's gonna be confusing, I know. Where were we? Okay, I think here. Okay, so our state, if our state is equal to the existing task, don't do anything. Also, yeah, we have to create a new entry to the validation in the validation object. So this is gonna be notes. And this is gonna be 1K, just like on our backend. Task notes max length. All right. By the way, it can be easily 0 in this case because the name is mandatory, but notes isn't. We have to only pass this thing. All right, so we can set notes. Actually, we're reverting. So we're reverting our existing state. Yeah, similarly to the name, if the user clicked the cancel button, we shouldn't update the notes. And finally, we can submit our new field. All right, so we took care of everything in the task editor, and now we will have to copy task name editor and rename it as task notes editor. Finally, this one. Also, these are probably going to change, but this is just a template for now. Okay, so we will still have an edit mode. So these are going to be the same. Let's update the class names here as well. So the only difference here is that, like, let me just show it to you. In case, like, when we edit the name, it doesn't change the appearance of whether we are in the edit mode or not. So this is me in edit mode, and this is me like outside of the edit mode. So the only difference is this subtle border, if you can see it. But in the when it comes to the notes, it should be converted to the markdown view. So while editing, it's going to be a plain text, but when the focus is lost, so we're outside of the edit mode, we should see the markdown representation of the plain text. So we will have to conditionally display something here. So if we are on the in edit mode, I'm gonna fix that typo in a second. If this is true, display the input. Actually, this is gonna be text area. And if it's not edit mode, let's display the markdown renderer. So by the way, maybe we can get away with just rendering the markdown editor. I don't remember how it worked, so I remember that there's React Markdown editor. Maybe it's taking care of the like edit mode for us. I don't remember. Yeah, I was looking for this one. So I looked at it a bit before recording the video, and it looked like the best option for me because like it has the most stars and everything. Okay, let's go ahead and add it as a dependency. And let's take a look of the usage. So it seems straightforward. We just import it. And we just go ahead and pass a single source parameter. So this is what I was trying to do here. Source is going to be, we have to update that. Notes. So we should pass the notes here. Let's see if it's installed. Okay, it looks like it got installed. Instead of set name, set notes. The value will be notes. And I think that's it. Let's give it a try. Looks like it's throwing an error. Edit mode is not a function. Oh, I forgot the AND operator. So we don't see. So instead of passing it dynamically, I'm just going to try to pass a hard-coded thing. Yeah, we can't see the markdown editor or the text area. Yeah, notes editor here. Let me see. So first of all, the layout is off. It should be here, not here. But I think this should be working. So why is it not working? Let me also pass a hard-coded value here. I don't know. It's not rendering anything. Let me just see if it's in edit mode or not. At least this should be false, and there. Oh, okay. This was the bug. We are displaying nothing. Okay. Now, now that we can see something, I'm just going to go ahead and fix the layout. So in the main area, we have the color editor and the notes editor. So we need another wrapper in the main area, and I'm going to call it body. Now we can make this a flex. Yeah, we shouldn't actually need it, but like I'm still going to do it because we have to also update the width. Yeah, and the flex direction should be column. And this should be okay. Not really, because one of these ones is messing. Yeah, justify content should be, is it allowed top? I can't remember. Flex start maybe. Yeah, it should be flex start. Top shouldn't be like a legal thing. Anyway, so instead of just giving some hard-coded text, we can uncomment those. But like the problem is here is that we can't enter edit mode because we can't even click it. So if you can see, we have to click the div in order to enter edit mode. So if we can't see anything, we can't click on anything. So I'm just going to verify that I can enter edit mode. Yes, I can, but so oh, okay, maybe we can just add a placeholder. I'm just going to see the notes, and yeah, it's not visible for some reason. What if I make this an input? Yeah, it works now. Okay. So, is it about, I mean, rows? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Like, I understood what the issue is. If you don't give past the rows property to the text area, it's as far as I understood, it assumes it's 0. So I'm just going to, by the way, let's make this 100% width as well. So close this. Task notes input. Yeah, it's actually, it should be 100% width. Is the form? Yeah, the form should be also have 100% width. So I'm going to put this inside the form and then make the width. By the way, I don't know why this is, actually I don't remember why this is 95%. It didn't change. Yeah, this is inside a form, right? Task nodes editor. Inside the form, we have the text area, which has a class of task nodes input. It should be working. Wow, it's very strange. Let me. So this is 100%. Oh, the editor itself isn't 100%. Yeah, like what if I get rid of this? I'm just trying something. Yeah, it looks like I don't need the form, but I'm just going to keep it here because it's more specific. And also the font size should be 1M. And like, let's get rid of that and then not get rid of that, but do something like this. Yeah, this looks somewhat better. Also, yeah, I really made the right choice with the 95%, but it should be left justified. So in order to update that, let me just close. Align items. What if I don't pass anything? Okay. Actually, it looks like I don't have to pass anything at all. All right, and one minor thing, I'm going to give it a margin top. All right, also let's not make this bold. Also, this shouldn't be necessary, right? Yeah, it was necessary, but let's not make it bold. Actually, what if I make this a bit more smaller? Okay, now I'm wondering what happens if I just give this directly. Like, can I? No, it's just rendering statically, it seems. So we indeed have this conditional logic here. Okay, so I have an idea. Like, remember we had an issue. Like if we don't pass a hard-coded text and if the nodes is empty, we weren't able to see anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna make this logic a bit different. Like if we are not in the edit mode or nodes is empty. Yeah, even if we are not in the edit mode. No, actually, there's a better way to handle that. So instead of just giving this false, I'm just going to if this is empty, this will be true. So let's give it a shot. Yeah. And let me actually try. As you can see, it's working. Don't pay attention to that because it's a false success message. We did handle let me go ahead and yeah, as you can see, it's not being saved. It says it's being saved, but it's not. But the good thing is, let me just type some markdown. Yeah, this looks like oops. Yeah, it can indeed render correctly. So the only thing we have to take care of, it seems, that to update our controller. And in the patch request, we also will have to look at the notes field. And also, let's go ahead and add the validation rules here. Of course, we have to create this class. I don't know why it's not complaining, but we don't have this currently. So our rules will be max notes length. It can be 0. And the message task notes cannot be longer than this many characters. And max notes length. I guess I forgot to update the controller. Yeah. If we have notes, just update the notes. And now it should work. Let's try. Yeah. Also, whenever we refresh, it's not here. So let's go ahead and look at our response. So this is the HTTP response here. So do stuff, yeah. The resource isn't, oh, wait a second. The resource isn't returning the new okay. Why? It's not even null. Can we put a breakpoint here? I'm just going to run it in debug mode. Oh, actually, no. this is not the response I should be looking at. It's actually this one. Yeah, the collection. Okay, now like the issue is this is only filtering those fields, and we only have to add the notes field here. So now it should be fixed. Yeah, as you can see. Also, let's look at the response, and we have do stuff where it is. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, we have the notes returned by the controller. Great, so this was pretty easy actually. Like the only issue is this doesn't look very good. Also, it doesn't like blur. Why doesn't it blur? Okay, it's not focused in the first place. Okay, I might have a solution for this. Maybe this will solve my problem. Yeah. That's perfect. So the issue is whenever we click this div, this doesn't get the focus. This div actually, because we're actually clicking on the div, not the text area. So by adding this, we can automatically focus on this text area, and it's gonna allow us, whenever we click outside of the text area, it's gonna lose focus. All right, also I'm going to update the rows. Where's the rows? Haven't I added rows equal to 3? Okay, so this is better. I must have like unintentionally deleted the rows attributes. It's odd. But it looks like 5 is enough, right? You can always make it longer. And whenever we save it, like maybe I can add a header that says description. So let's go ahead and add that. Notes. And let's see how it looks. It's very, very small. Maybe H4. Okay. Let's make this one. And insert an icon here. So let me go ahead and fetch the icon from Ant. Also maybe font awesome. I don't know, whichever looks better. I'm gonna quickly scan through. This looks not bad. Yeah, from these ones, I might use this one. And let me also, yeah, actually this is very similar. Line left. Maybe I can search text or description. No. Okay, it's gonna be this one or this one. Let me just try this first. How were we importing the icons? API. Huh. This. I was looking for this thing. And let's take a look. Okay, not bad, but I have to add some margin. Where, you ask? It's here, margin left. Let's make this a half rem. Oh, no, because this is inside the header. Actually, I have to add the margin to the SVG. And it's gonna be right. Whoops. Yeah, what do you think? I think it looks okay, but just to be safe, I'm gonna also try this. Align left. Let me search. I always forget how these are used. So first of all, we import this like that. Here. And then, okay, we use it like this. I immediately forgot the name. Align left. Before saving, let's keep this open and save. I don't know what you think, but I like the first better, so I'm going to use this. Anyway, if I make this a header, for instance, and like yeah, I think it looks pretty good. The only issue is we don't have a border, but like I'm not too worried about that for now. I'm pretty glad with the current state, to be honest. Like I'm just going to try how this fits when it's markdown mode. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, this doesn't look like a header, but like I'm not going to worry about it now. I will tweak the appearance after I'm done with this video. So I don't know, I lost track of time. I don't know how this video, how long this took. In any case, thank you for watching and see you next time.